Okay, looks like we are good to go. I should probably edit my windows. Let's fix this to be over here. There we go. Yeah, that works. Is there a way I can make this smaller? No, there is not. No. I think that works. I can still see the chat relatively good. That works. So, let me see if I can share this at anyone. Does not look like it at all. Okay. So, hi everyone. Kind of weird to be doing a live stream like this. What is this? Oh, bitrate. Okay. So, I swear. OBS be a bitch. I have no idea, like, how, I don't know. I don't know how many people are live or, like, joining right now. I really can't, as I'm sure you guys can tell by the windows, I really can't look that well. I'm gonna try and keep this window minimized a little bit, so that way I can mostly just, wait, that says music, what the fuck? Gotta change that. Is there, no. Oh well. It'll do. But anyway, hi everyone. I know it's incredibly late for me to be I know it's incredibly late to be doing a live stream because I don't know if you can tell by my clock, but it is currently 3:11 in the morning. I know it's kind of late, but I really wanted to do a live stream because I have been meaning to do some more writing lately. And I am currently running a raffle on my amino, which is supposed to, I think I might set the deadline to 2 more days, and on the amino, I basically have started trying to revamp the way I do my live streams. I know I have brought this up in literally every video I've been making so far, but the way that I've been doing requests lately is by submitting everyone into a raffle, everyone's request into a raffle. I use a raffle app, and then I select, and then whenever the raffle chooses, I'm going to use that as the request. And so far, I remember that on the poll I've held 2 polls within the last month. I asked everyone, what kind of reader would you prefer? A shy reader, depressed reader, chubby reader, etc., etc. And the majority of the vote was shy reader. So I'm like, okay, we got a shy reader. Now, what's going to be the general franchise that we do this with? And the 2 most popular, it was tied 50-50 for this vote. It was a Marvel X-Rater, or if I can show more, is it up here? Doesn't look like it at all. Can I not show more? Oh wait, no, it's right here. Or the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So it was a tie between Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Marvel. There was a 50-50 split. No one even voted for anything else. I'm like, you know what? Okay, like I think I can do that. So then I started asking people around, like, oh hey, does anyone really have anything they want done? So I've been asking around, and a couple people have been entering in the raffle. I believe 3 people have entered so far. And I guess I can go ahead and track down my amino on here so that way y'all can take a good look. And I can post a link in the chat so that way y'all don't have to worry. And if I can't add a link, I can at least provide you guys with the name of the amino. Although not all of the characters fit in, so it's kind of tricky. Here we are. I got chat. Oh wow, someone entered the raffle asking for a Loki X Shy Reader. That's perfect. Someone else entered, such as Winter, on there. And Brony Wright also was on here, so that's cool. So far, the people have entered. I definitely think I should click on that. You missed Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I miss writing it, honestly. And I feel like that if the majority of people vote for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or if the raffle selects it, I will do it again, especially because one person had a really good idea for a story, which was a chubby, shy reader where they tend to have a lot of trouble with training and the turtles help them. It's more so all of the turtles X1 reader, and I'm like, okay, I've never done that before, but I can do it. So I will be doing that raffle at some point in the near future, maybe in a day or 2. But is there a way that I can post a link? Does not look like it. Why? Why can I not do that? Okay. Well, here is the... I don't know how many people on here have Amino, but this is the ID for Amino, and you are more than welcome to join. And, oh, you're talking about not the fanfics, but like the show. Okay, now I get you. I get that though. I actually remember I watched the 2019 version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and it was really good, honestly. I like it a lot. And I think I might start doing fanfictions of that as well, so I'm very happy with that. Hi, Anastasia. I also realized I'm not into my hello to everyone. So, hello, Rose, Dark Draws, Rihanna, September Wolf, I just said Rihanna's voice, Danielle, or Daniela. Or I think it's Danielle. Correct me if I'm wrong, Danielle. I'm sorry. And hello, Anastasia. Hello. I remember watching the old movie. Yeah, well, I mean, I actually have been meaning to check out the old movies. I do have the DVD copy of the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I believe, and that was a gift from my parents, which was super, super sweet. And I remember what was funny is I kind of kept a secret from my family, saying like, "Oh, I don't really watch the show." I kind of kept it low key, but then out of nowhere, my parents just got it for me. They just got my dad bought me a notebook that was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cover, like on the cover art. And I'm like, "How'd you not even like this?" And he's like, "I just know." And I'm like, "That's so sweet." Hang on, I gotta take out my braces. 1 second. Sorry if you guys heard that disgusting noise, but that's the curse of Invisalign, is that it's not fun having Invisalign, but I do definitely prefer it over regular braces. And the reason I took them out is because I currently have chamomile tea next to me, so that way I could have something to keep me nice and comfy while I enjoy do the stream. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a gaming session, but if I do go silent on some parts of this stream, oh god no, I just realized my error. I was going to work on a Yandere DevX Trader chapter, but this Yandere DevX Samus is like a crack fic, because I have a series going where I'm doing a Yandere DevX Trader. I have 3 chapters out so far, but the Yandere DevX Samus is a crack fic. But it's not just any crack fic. It's a crack fic smut. So I remember that on one of Yandere Dev's streams, he said like, "Oh, someone should write a fanfiction of me like having sex with Zero Suit Samus." I'm like, okay, I can do that. I don't know if he was thinking I was serious when I said I was doing that, but I actually do think I'm gonna do it. I plan on doing it. But I don't think I can do that on the stream without rating it as an 18+. I cannot do that, so I'm not gonna. I think I have an idea for a potential story. Let me check my phone and make sure I'm not missing any good ideas. Also, I literally have a flashlight on my phone to make sure I can actually see the keyboard, because I know I mentioned this in past streams, but the way that my desktop is set up, I always call it the family computer, but I tend to call it my computer because, like, you know, in a weird way, it is my computer because I'm the only one who really uses it. What am I doing? I keep scrolling through random apps, not even going to the one I want. Let me see. So I have several ideas on here, and some of them are really good, some of them are really, like, there's several good ideas on here that I really like. One of them was a Death Note X-Rater, which is an L story, like a Lolit story, or Lolite if you want to use its correct pronunciation. There's also Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, where the reader makes a drawing of Donnie, and she accidentally sends it, and Johnny sees it and confesses. There's a Loki X-Rater, where the reader is very, very sad about everything that's happening, and you're gonna write your fanfiction while watching this. Go ahead, Rose. Don't mind me. Hello, Cutie Wolf Alva. How are you, my cutie wolf? But so far, I have pretty good ideas on here, but I think the one that I might consider doing, actually, to get back in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles bandwagon, I'm kind of torn. I think I might do either the Donnie X-Rater, where the reader, makes a drawing of, you know what I mean, like, makes a drawing of Donnie, and then she accidentally sends it to him. Like, she was, like, supposed to take a picture, send it to April, but, like, hey, I made a drawing of Donnie. She sends it to him, and she's like, fuck. you grew up with the old Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles show. I prefer that over the older drawn cartoons. Might offend older fans. I do get that though. Like I did not even know anything about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles until I think a little bit before I started my fanfiction on it. Hello, new people. Hello. Indeed. But I feel like the idea that I might go with is either the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Donnie X Trader or the Rocket X Trader, where Rocket sees Rocket crying. Rocket sees Rocket. The reader walks by Rocket's room and sees him sad and crying because he thinks he's not a person. Like he doesn't have any self-value. He goes, I'm not a person. I'm just a monster. I'm just a freak. And then she comforts him. So how about this? How about this, guys? We do a vote. If everyone is in favor of the Rocket X Trader, you can type Rocket. You're gonna make an edit of you and send / give to you. Aw, thank you, cutie. You're so sweet. But, if you want a Rocket X Trader, type Rocket in the chat, and I will count that. But if you want a Donnie X Trader, then type Donnie. So yeah. I'm gonna wait for a little bit for those to kick in. Meanwhile, I think I have a couple drafts saved on my. I don't know how many drafts I have saved on here, honestly. Donnie, that's a first vote. Donnie, so far, is a first vote. Okay, I don't know why I clicked that again, but you know, it's whatever. Donnie, number 2. Donnie, number 3. Okay, so far he's winning. We have 2 other views in here currently, so it looks like Donnie's gonna win. If there's one more person who puts Donatello, then I'm gonna do it. 'Cause you know. Majority rules. Besides, I've been meaning to write more fanfiction on Donnie. You know what? I think that I might do a 2018 Donnie, 2018 Donnie X Raider. Cause like I feel like he doesn't get that much love anymore. Cause like the show is still relatively new, but I haven't really seen a season 2 yet, and that kind of sucks. Cause I really like it. But yeah, if y'all feel interested in me writing that, then I shall. But if the majority rules for Donnie, then I might as well go ahead and do that. But first, I need a photo of him. I actually feel kind of creepy for saying that, but I do it. Honestly, my OG husbando was Raph. No, I'm not so sure. That's Raph has always been my second favorite, and I know it's kind of rude to say that about Raph, because like he's so cute. All right, one more person in favor of Donnie. So 2 people in favor. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 4, 5 people. Okay, so everyone has agreed Donatello. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do the 2018 Donatello, mainly because like I get it, like people really like the I get it that a lot of people really are fascinated with like the Donatello from 2012, mainly because like, oh, you know, there's a lot of material to go with that. Oh my god, that's perfect. That's the perfect photo. I'm saving that. But anyway, as I was saying, I feel as though that like this particular version of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles doesn't get that much love anymore. Can you tell me how to give you the edit I'm gonna do for you? Sure. Hang on. Cutie Wolf, do you either have Discord or Instagram? Because those are the 2 main formats I use. If not, then you can also post it on my Mino. But it's up to you. If you have a Mino, Instagram, or Discord, then you can send it that way. I'm not very social media activity. I do have a Twitter, I just never use it. I also don't like the newer show. I don't know why, but seeing the reboot TV always makes my butt boil. Oh boy. Well, I'm sorry. It's just like, I feel as though that like, I don't have any. Okay. Do you think that you can post it on your YouTube channel and I can subscribe to you? Do you think you can do that? Because like if you want to post on the channel, I can like watch it there. Like that could probably work. Oh, you'll download Discord. Hold on, let me get a link up of Discord. Sorry about the gross thing. It's gonna take a second to boot up, but while I do that, I'm gonna have a sip of my tea. Hopefully it's cooled down a little bit. God, that's heavy. Oh, that's good. Okay. Keep an eye on the chat, y'all. I'm not allowed. Mom is strict. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm not sure if that has to do with like whether or not you're old enough. Like I'm not sure. I guess it normally depends on the parent because like some parents are really really strict to the point where they don't allow kids to have social media even if they're older. In fact, I have a friend where she's like 17 now and her father so forbids her from having her phone past midnight. Every time that she has to go to bed, she always has to turn in her phone, and I'm like, yo, that's rough. So because of that, I'm like, yo, like that's crazy. I've never really had that issue. My entire family is very technology savvy. Well, not technology savvy per se, but like all of us in the family rely on the phones, the TV, on something technical. In fact, my father and my brother are both. Is that My Pony? And I drink tea right now. The pot, no problem. Can you type in your username in Wattpad? I still don't know it. Sure. Okay, that is my. Be sure to type in the two S's. Okay. I have had to do that. Oh god, that's rough. I really always feel so bad whenever people have to do that. I always feel so sad because I'm like, yo, what the hell? Why is Netflix messaging me? What the fuck? I don't know Netflix had a bot. Huh. More you know. General, what's going on in general? Ooh. That's cool. Alright, let me go in like... Alright, I'm getting off topic. I gotta get ahead. Stop getting ahead of myself. Invite people. Copy. Okay. Here is the... No. No. Here is the link to my Discord in case any of you want to join. There you go. Okay, there we go. Okay, now let's get back on topic. So we have the photo. Now just to write it. I should mention this before we get started because like this is a nervous habit I picked up over the years. Whenever I write my stories, I tend to kind of like go silent a lot. Imagine 2014 Donnie and Turtle Squad finding a baby in the streets and taking. That would be both scary and terrifying. I actually do. I know that a lot of people hate the 2014 to such 2016 stories, but I honestly really, really like them. Especially Donnie, because like Donnie sounds adorable, and I'm like, oh, I want to hold him forever. He is so cute, and I'm like, why is it that the 2016 Donnie is so cute? I think it's the glasses. The dorky glasses get me. Because I love dorky glasses on guys. That's a fact. Did I do this? What is your real face? If you want to, like, a photo, like, if you really want to see what my real face looks like, go on one of my previous live streams, or my previous videos. I would put on my face cam, but it kind of screws with my actually, you know what, I guess I can try it, see what I look like, I guess. Hang on. The reason I unplugged it earlier was because, YouTube was kind of like, oh, you have a webcam on, so we're gonna make you take a photo of yourself in order to go live. And I'm like, oh my god, why is my headset not staying on my head? What the hell? Okay. It would be great if I could find the plug to this thing. Oh my god, this is impossible. Especially with that light. Ha. No? There we go. That took way too much effort, but you know what? It's okay. Also, this is the problem with having such a small desktop, is like I can barely have any space to do anything. It's frustrating. Okay. It's not landing. Also, we can talk about how ridiculous the Foot Clan is. Yeah, that name is stupid. Very, very stupid. I don't know how good this video is gonna look on myself. I might just like move the camera around. I'm gonna like here. I think that works. Well, we're gonna find out. I think I might have to move Natsuki over. Okay, no, that is not at all where I want it to be. Let me fix this. And there we go. Kind of hard to see me right now because like the lighting is really off, but this is my face. This is me. Wait a minute, I think I went to another stream. You were streaming on another live stream because it showed your face and you don't wear glasses. Do you wear glasses? I'm confused. I actually I do wear glasses religiously. I have 2 pairs of glasses. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Anastasia. But yeah, if it was on a Uver stream, I don't think that was me. Yeah, man, I'm this got me in a moment. Haven't been in one in years. I get that, girl. I do. I just realized I have like a big draft of my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Donnie X Raider, and I have not finished it yet. So I think what I'm gonna do is just like finish this draft, or at least most of it, like, just to like get it done. Cause then like I can like work on the, I can always work on the other idea later, but like this already is a big draft, and I know I can just start over with another one on another draft, but I don't really want, and I could also delete all this, but I don't want to do that. So how about this, guys? I'm gonna read you guys a little sneak preview of what this draft is, and I'm gonna read what I have so far, and then we're gonna go from there. So let's do this. You trudged down to the lair as if you were on your way to prison. You were in a way. Why? Because you told Donnie about your low grades, and he took on that warrior ward role at that point. He set up a time and a date so you both could do some studying. Hang on. Thank you guys for the compliments. You're so cute. Anyway, and no, rose dark draws, I do not look good. Because, like, my hair's a mess. Oh my god. I really don't like being on camera. It's not that, like, I don't like it, but, like, honestly, it's kind of weird. Especially because I went live on Twitch a couple weeks ago. That got very weird because a lot of creepy guys came in and started flirting with me, and I got super creepy. Yeah, Abby the Cinnamon Roll, welcome. How is you? Anyway, back to the story. He set up a time and a date so you both could do some studying. You were struggling in both science and history. You had an essay due for history and 3 pages of word problems for science. When you got to the lair, you were praying Mikey would not scream out that you had arrived. You at least wanted to watch some TV before you saw Donnie. But you knew he wouldn't let you. But as you were thinking about that, Mikey screamed out, "Your name!" You groaned and just accepted his hug. You were so salty you didn't even bother hugging him. Okay, I should play. Maybe that's not very clear. Let's try that line. I shall punch them. Thank you. I like words. Rose, don't say that. You're the first streamer that actually noticed me. Well, I mean, my streams really don't get that much, like, views in the first place, so, and besides, like, typically speaking, hang on. My god. Don't mind me deciding. But as I said, my current views right now are 8, so because of that, I really tend to like not get much traffic on my live streams. So I really don't mind. If anything, I kind of prefer because that way I don't have to worry about people swarming in my chat. I'm like, oh god, what the hell? Because So because of that, I tend to try and like keep it more underrated. But like, oh god, we're already at 10 viewers. Oh my god. But like, I try to keep them more underground. If anything, I notice it's 4 in the morning. For me, it's 3:34. So yeah, I shall eat the creepy meds in the sun. Oh, thank you, Rihanna. I just, you're too underrated. Thank you, Abby. I don't know why that was so difficult for me to read, even though I'm wearing glasses. But you know, whatever. Okay, so let's get back to this. You groaned and stood in his embrace. You were so salty you didn't even bother hugging him back. By that point, Donnie heard Mikey. He exited his lap and walked over to you. Hey, your name. Ready? You rolled your eyes. Not really, but let's just get this over with. Donnie felt the sting in his heart when he heard that. He entered his lap, and you're already over at the desk unpacking your books. But you were doing it with a bit of hatred. You never wanted just to have to cram a bunch of homework in the first place, yet here you were doing it. Donnie felt kind of bad when he saw you give him a, whenever you gave him a, are we gonna start or what look. He sat down from across, oh my god, from across you, and decided to get the easy stuff done first. Okay, sorry, I'm just touching up. Oh my god. Hair. Don't know why that was so difficult. Back to the story. He sat down from across you and decided... I hate myself. Across... No. From you. And decided to get the easy stuff done first. He gave you a spare pen and then quickly looked at the pen cap. It was all bitten up and he smiled at that. Cute, you thought. Donnie then told you to get started on the essay and to get that done out of the way. You nodded and began writing away. While he was waiting for you to finish, he took in your appearance. Your hair was all meesy. Meesy. What the hell? What the hell is wrong with me? What to write? Well, cutie. Cutie, what is it? What kind of fandoms do you like? Or what do you typically like to read? Like, do you like romance? Do you like fanfiction? Do you like blogs? What do you like to read in your spare time on the internet? He took in your appearance. Your hair was all messy and your clothes were wrinkled. Makeup was clean though. It seems as though you chose to do that out of all the other self-care steps. Almost ironic. Yet, messy and greasy hair, wrinkled clothes, and perfect makeup. You know what? Oh, God. I feel like that stupid line saying like, oh, your makeup is clean now, that doesn't... See, here's the thing. I don't know how many of my fans out there, like, actually religiously will put on makeup, so I don't think I should keep that line in there. So, we're gonna get rid of that line. I'm gonna go with just your makeup was. And out of sight. And no makeup on. What characters do you like to write about? I want to do fanfics, but I have no idea. Yeah, that's a good point. Like, okay. Do you like X-Raiders? Do you like whenever you ship the character with yourself? Do you like whenever people ship the characters with each other? I really don't know how to, like, properly give advice. Like, if you can narrow down the type of characters that you like to do. Alright. Hang on, let me get my notepad out for this, because I might have to explain this a little bit more in detail. Nope. That is not how you spell notepad. Nor that way. Notepad. Okay. So. Okay. I should make this very, very clear that this is not a concise guide on... This is not a written in stone guide on how to write fanfiction. This is just what I've learned over the years, okay? So, just like, yeah, what Abby said, like, in fanfics you just replace the female lead. Yeah, that's pretty much what you do in a lot of X-Raiders. Anyway, you don't really have to start with Hazbin Hotel. You don't have to start with that. I guess, like, I should just write this stuff down, because, like, you know. Okay, let's see. How do I do this? Okay, here we go. So, you don't necessarily have to start out with Hazbin Hotel, or you don't have to really pick a fandom to start with. It's up to you specifically. Especially because, like, if you want to, like, okay, let me try and get my head, let me take a sip of tea, maybe that can help me, like, think properly. I keep forgetting I'm on webcam, so it probably look weird. Much better. Anyway. So, okay. How about, okay, so you prefer X-Raider. Okay, X-Raider. So, Grammarly. That is a good side tip. Side tip. I see tap. Good grammar and spelling is key. See, what I mean by grammar being good grammar and good spelling, and Grammarly is for free. You don't need, like, Grammarly is a free app, and I even use it a lot. In fact, if you look right here, I have it, on here. You can it corrects spelling automatically. It shows definitions and synonyms. It shows pretty much everything. You have your brain now. Okay, so depending on, like, okay. So one thing I've always come to notice about a lot of fanfictions, I'm not saying all, but like one thing that always drives me up the wall is bad spelling or grammar. The reason why this is a negative is because it kills the mood. Do not take that out of context. I need to go water for my chickies. Okay. Well, while you do that, I'm going to keep writing these tips, and who knows, maybe someone else can benefit from this. Anyway. So, bad spelling or grammar can kill the mood and take out the immersion. I don't know how to spell immersion, and take us out. Be back in a sec. Okay, you got it. Take us out of the... Take us out of the world. Take us out of the story. I don't know how to put this. Make us lose grip with story. Okay. So that, and on top of bad spelling and grammar, another thing that can cause that to be a bad thing is that it can make you look too young. I don't know why I put 3 dots there. So, I don't know if this is a good time, but I love your content so much. Aw, and thank you, Gabby. And of course it's a good time. I always love it when people say I love you. And besides, like, I always enjoy talking. When I try to write an X-Raider, I just think about shipping other characters with my set, but just write your name. This might be bad advice. No, it's not actually. In fact, whenever I read stories that ship characters, like, for example, whenever I see an Alex Light Raider, I tend to sometimes put myself in Light's shoes just to pretend like, oh, this is me if I were a dude. I don't know. I'm very weird like that. But I'd prefer sometimes doing that. 'Cause sometimes it's hard to find X-raters for the characters. Say afterwards, or just putting yourself in the shippings and putting yourself in the shippings world. You know. Anyway, you're back. Okay, good. So whenever you have bad spelling or grammar, it can make you look a little too young. It can make you seem as though you're, because like this is just my experience. I once read a story, and for the life of me, I can't find it anymore. And I think it's a good thing, because if I were to show you guys this, I would really hate to bring negative attention to the writer. But I understood absolutely nothing that this person was saying. Nothing. Simply because they chose such poor grammar, such poor spelling, it was ridiculous. And I'm like, what is even being said here? So, because of that, I feel like that it's important to have good spelling and grammar, otherwise it'll make you look like your 5-year-old. On top of that, no. I'm trying to think of the other tip I had. I had another tip in there, but I lost it. Crap. Oh no, I'll come back to that. Another tip. I'll just call this tip 1. She's a good teacher. Oh, thank you. I hate someone who made the writer like a Mary Sue. Very true, very true. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make that the second tip. Thank you for saying that, Rose Dark. I guess I can make that the second tip. Give your character / reader / anyone flaws. No. It is vital to make sure that you stick to the source material of a character and make sure that they are accurate to how they are portrayed in the original story. So basically what I'm saying with this particular advice here is that whenever you take a character from an already existing show, movie, book series, whatever, when you take an already existing character, it is very, very important that you stick to that source material. Sorry, 1 second. Tea. Pardon me. It's very important that you give them some type of flaw. Just like Abby said, you can give them attitude. You need to make sure that hello Moonstar, how is you? But whenever you write a story that involves an already existing character, you need to make sure that you showcase their flaws, their faults. You need to make sure that you okay, cutie, but why don't you tell us what ideas you have, and if you don't feel confident in them, we can help you, or anything like that. Because I'm not the only one who can help you, because like I know several people on my Amino that also write fanfiction. And on top of that, I know that I'm nowhere near an expert. I always say that I'm not an expert in writing fanfiction, even though I've been doing it for so many years. But I do want to help in some way, so yeah, just like Abby said, like you never know until you try it. Everyone else hates when you're reading a story in a ship and showed in a movie. You used to watch and boom, they do stuff and it leaves you trauma. Yes, Rihanna. Yes, Rihanna. Very, 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 very accurate. It's very uncomfortable. So, I think that while Cutie is describing her idea, I'm going to make step 2. Or not step 2, part 2 of tip 2. Okay. You do have a family here, Cutie. We are all the beloved phantoms of the community of Fandom Writer. Fandom Writer has her phantoms who are a willing and supportive family. I remember that someone in the comments once came up with that nickname, Phantoms, and I'm like, that is adorable. Like, that is very, very adorable, and I think, like, oh my god, that's so sweet. So, like, you guys are my precious phantoms. So I always make it a positive thing to make sure that we all help each other out in our adventures. Because I know that I'm not the only one who writes fanfiction around this community of my channel. I know many people do it, and I'm like, okay. So I feel like that this is what we should do to help each other out, because not everyone. It takes a long time to get noticed by your work. It took me so many years to get up to this point where I have 3,500 subscribers. It took so long. And now all of a sudden, it just grew, and grew. What should we call this family? The Phantom... I think I'll type out the name of what I think would be a cute name. Phantoms Hive. You know, like beehive. You know, beehive. Phantoms Hive. You know? I think that's kind of cute. If you think of anything better, then feel free to let me know in chat. But anyway, I'm trying to think of the second tip. Okay. With the reader, be sure to give them some personality / flaws / attitude. When I... Pardon me. When I say that you should give your characters flaws, I don't mean make them a character that is broken or downright annoying. So what I mean by these two tips, I got the attitude part from Abby, I believe. Let me scroll up in chat, make sure. Yeah, Abby said that whenever Monster High ships, that would be very good. Plot twist. Well, I think that has more talks trader / my OC trader. Okay. Well, frankly speaking, it's okay to like make a Hasbro dog trader, and if you like, I don't always write down all of my ideas for stories. In fact, I can tell you that I can actually give you some of the ideas that I've had floating about, and you can make them. Because I don't always have the time nor the energy to write all these stories ideas, and on top of that, I feel like that I should definitely give some of my fans the chance to get noticed like I've been noticed. I feel like that's really what they deserve, and so because of that, I feel like if you want to, not Abby, Cutie Wolf Alpha, I can give you the idea so that way you can in fact use it. And I'm doing that because, like, I really feel like you do have the potential to make it well. Do not switch. Okay. What is this? Sorry, I always have a habit of, like, okay, no. There's too many notifications in Discord right now. I cannot do that. Okay. So, you're such a nice person. Thank you, Babby. That's very nice of you. So, Cutie Wolf Alfred, do you mind telling me who you are in chat in my Discord? Because it was you who asked to be on part of Discord, correct? Let me look up. Okay. So, okay. So, Cutie, are you a part of my Discord? Because I do have a really good idea for a story, and I am willing to give it to you. You don't have to credit me, you don't have to do any of that. I just want you to, like, take a look at the... It doesn't work for some reason. Okay. Well, okay. Let me think here. Okay. Okay, you can make those accounts. Okay, you will make Monster High Fix on my account. Okay, well, no, not what I meant to do. How about this? I will follow you on Wattpad if you tell me your username. Okay. Okay, it's your real name. Well, I can cover the screen if you don't feel comfortable sharing your own name. But I can cover the screen with another image, but like, um, if you don't want to share your real name, that's fine. That's understandable. I get that entirely. But, if you don't want to, then go ahead and just, like, I'll cover the screen or something like that, or, you know what I mean? Or you can, like, delete the chat, or you can, like, delete the message after you send it. I think my problem is that I'll get an idea for a story and I'll just make it without thinking it through more, and the story quickly gets continued and I get sad. Okay. Now, in terms of that, I really cannot provide much of a perspective because I honestly don't write many stories that involve chapters. In fact, yeah, my most recent chapter book that I have done, actually is one second. The most recent the real chapter book that I've actually begun is a Yandere Dev X-Reader story. Um, and because of that, I get the sense that, like, I don't know, Discord is also downloaded. Okay, good. But, um, Rihanna, what I can offer as a basic advice, is, I guess, like, if I were to tell you some basic advice, don't like get it. If you get a straight in, you just make it without thinking it through. Take baby steps is what I do. Just like take a chapter of your book, think out a good theme for it, and like just like go with and that's I guess go with the flow. It doesn't work in that sense. I think that the best advice I can give to someone who doesn't think it through all the way, because I get that, I don't either. In fact, my last Sonic Love story I ever did, I did not think that through at all. I really did not. It's like I just made that up on a whim and I regret it every day. But if I were you, I would either write out the story completely from head to toe or back to back, and then post it. But if that's too time consuming, then perhaps consider just like mapping it out. Like take a piece of paper, or like write, like wrap it, like just like take it, map out the points that you want the story to go on. Like for example, you want I'm just providing an example here. You want the female lead to meet the male lead, and he's a major bully to her. He bullies her to no end, and then she ends up, like, I guess this is gonna, like, she ends up feeling really self-conscious, and she ends up, like, telling him, like, 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 okay, I gotta slow down here. Female lead meets male lead. Male lead tends to bully her a lot because he has a crush on her. So in retaliation, the female lead, I want to say it, but I really don't feel comfortable. I guess like I don't. Also, hi Chains X, how are you? Sorry I didn't see you sooner. Do y'all want my weapon? Yes, we do, cutie. Go ahead. Just like I guess I'm really not I'm kind of dancing around this topic. If you really want to like think out the story completely, just write down the basic points that you want the story to go through. Write down the different steps that you want it to go down. Like part A will be you know what I mean? Like part A will be, part A will just be the character being the character, then part B will be the character having conflict. You know what I mean? Like, just map it out. That's really what I would suggest. And I really should follow that advice, actually, because, like, I feel like that could really work out. Jaden Waltman. Okay, let me go ahead and follow you. 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna, like, back a chat and just make sure. I'm gonna copy that. Got it. No. No. Okay. Did not mean to press shift there. Doesn't look like I can find it. What the hell? Oh, here we go. I know I didn't see that. Okay. Follow, and I'm gonna go ahead and cover the screen for a second. No. No. Here we are. Okay, I'm gonna cover the screen for a second just so that way I can give, just so I can give Cutie the idea that I have in mind for the story, that she can do. This is a Hazbin Hotel X-rated, like, X-rated idea that I have, because, like, I feel like that would be really cute. So here we go. God, that's bright. Okay, I need to check up on chat, make sure that y'all aren't misbehaving. Okay, let me check up on chat. I followed your cutie and YouTube fan right. Thank you, September. Tap on night for my favorite YouTuber. Thank you. My friends call me Chains because I was wearing chains. It's 5 a.m. Brianna, go to bed. Okay, so write a new sound. Take baby steps and periphery. Correct. Okay. So funny name is my name. You didn't know what lemon meant, so I so much on. Oh God. Yeah, Abby, that's like, I didn't even know what lemon was when I first came into the fandom, and now I'm well versed in it. In fact, God, back in my old days on DeviantArt, I would write a lot of lemon, but like, I've definitely cut back on that a lot in the past couple year or two. And I really have a hard time doing it now. In fact, the most recent smut that I've been trying to write is actually that Yonder Dev story that I've been working on. It's not the X-Rater, it's just like Yonder Dev X Zero Suit Samus, because he said one time in a stream saying like, oh, well, I think that I would love to have a Yonder Dev X Zero Suit Samus smut / lemon, and I'm like, I can do that. And I don't think I don't think he took it seriously whenever I said I'll write it. If anything, I think he thought I was joking, but I actually am not. I'm gonna write it. It's getting kind of late, so I'm gonna go. Yeah, it's 5 a.m. for you. Go to sleep. But I do love you, Rihanna. Do sleep well, and hopefully you don't stay up too late. Hugs, Abby didn't know either. None of us, I'm pretty sure. I don't think anyone knew when they first entered the fandom. Anyone who does know what lemon means before they enter the fandom, like, I don't even know if that's possible. Sweet dreams, though. And you do, and I agree with Abby. Stay safe. Anyway, back to Abby. 1 second. Let me get back into the messages. Crap. Which I just do. There we go. Okay. I wanted to make sure I didn't exit out anything important. Okay. 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 Alright, Abby. I just sent over the... You can call me Ember, September, whichever is the stars is, please. Okay. So, Abby. I just now sent the drawing. I just sent over the message on Wattpad to, like, tell you, crap, I gotta exit out. There you go. I just sent over the story idea, and you can check that out at your own time. And if you don't feel comfortable reading it, or not reading it, writing it, then I understand. I just really wanted to offer it because I thought that would be really cute. And besides, like, the idea is really cute, and if you don't want to write it, I understand, but, like, I actually, you might call me kind of crazy about this, but I kind of had the idea in my head, like, at one point or another, and I'm like, you know what, why not go ahead and write it? But, you know. Why do I have a notification that says inbox yet? There's nothing. Oh. Oh, okay, you did respond. You just said thanks. Okay. For some reason that took a second to, like, show, but, like, it's whatever. Okay, let me go ahead and move this over. Okay. Thanks, I really appreciate it. You're wonderful. Thank you. But, again, I always enjoy, like, trying to spread the love whenever, in terms of, like, showing my ideas and sharing them with the world. Because I feel as though that it's very, very unfair that so many people kind of, like, flock to me as the fanfiction reader/writer. And it does get exhausting at times, but at the same time, okay, if Discord set up, that's great. Perfect. Wait, Abby, Cutie, which one was it? Oh god, did I actually send Cutie? Did I actually send Abby? Oh god. Wait. I'm confused now. All of a sudden I'm wondering, like, if it was Cutie who wanted the ideas for a fanfiction or is Abby. Either way, Abby, you can still take the idea, and Cutie Wolf, I can probably set up an idea for you for a story. I can like get you a story idea that I've been meaning to write for a long time, and you can like write it out if you want. I can unfortunately not provide any good story ideas for My Hero Academia because don't kill me for this, but I don't even watch it. I really don't watch that much anime on a daily basis. The only real anime I ever watch is Fruits Basket, but that's it. So because of that, I felt kind of bad whenever I say like, oh, I don't really watch Boku no Hero or like I don't really watch much anime nowadays, and I'm really sad by that. But anyway, I feel as tea. I feel like it's cooling down. I don't want that. Okay. As I was saying, what was I saying? I have no idea. Okay. It is officially 4:10 in the morning. I think I'm going to stay on live for like 10 more minutes because, 4:20. But I think that I'm really sorry that I didn't really get any writing done at all during the stream. I feel like that's a theme, is that I always try and sit down and write like a story on stream, but I think that because of the fact that I get so well versed with talking with the chat that it's kind of hard for me to do it, and that's kind of why I always need to do it on my own. But I used to like having those live streams, even if I don't do any real work or writing, I always enjoy it because I'm like, well, I mean, come on, like it's fun, because okay. I joined Discord cutie. Oh, 1 second. Turn it. Okay. Okay. Think I got you. Cutie, can you re-enter your Discord in the chat so I can like copy it? Hang on, let me just try typing it. Nope. I don't know why I did not put chat back up. There you go. Aha. Perfect. Copy that. Paste that. What is wrong with me? Yeah, for some reason that's not doing it. How about this? I think this might work better. Hang on. Cutie, go ahead and join my Discord server so that way I can friend you. You don't, if you want to leave the Discord after that, then you can, but that way I can help you. I should be asking myself the same question. Anyway, go ahead and join that, and then I can go ahead and then friend you, and then how. You just click on the link or tap on the link if you're on mobile, and it'll take you to Discord, and then you just like say yes. Oh, there you are. Perfect. Perfect. There you go. I just sent a friend request. Okay, that's better. Okay, so as I was saying, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, 6 more minutes and then it'll be 4:20. How wonderful. Hmm? Anyway, again, I am very, very sorry that I really didn't do any writing at all. Um, and I really am glad that I was still able to interact with everyone here. Pardon me. It's always so nice to be like a part of like these streams and to hold them because I love, my God. I always enjoy being like a part of some live streams. For the love of God. I don't know. I just find it very, very entertaining. It's very nice. I love it a lot. And on top of that, like, I just really enjoy being in your guys' company. Because, like, I swear, like, there are some fandoms out there in terms of, like, YouTubers that can be very, very cutthroat. Like, let me put it like this. Here's an example. With the whole Markiplier community, the thing is that a lot of people really don't seem to understand that Markiplier is in a relationship with Amy. And a lot of people don't like Amy and ship him with Jacksepticeye or someone else, and they refuse to respect Amy simply because she's dating Mark. And I don't know, like, I always like, and it's not even just related to her. It's like with a lot of YouTubers, they tend to get shipped with each other, and I'm like, okay, that's cute. But like when it gets to an obsessive point to where people will religiously ignore, you know what I mean? I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, but like, I always find it really frustrating whenever YouTubers tend to get very cutthroat type of fandoms or like people around fans, and Abby and I wish all myself. Don't worry, Abby. I don't even have a sleep schedule at this point. During quarantine/summer, there's no such thing as a sleep schedule. None. Because I'm sure you can ask Rihanna, because she stayed up until 5 a.m. watching me. And that's really sweet of her, don't get me wrong. But I always think to myself on how, like, lucky I am to have such a supportive fans. Simply because of the fact that y'all are so willing and so considerate to be like, yeah, hey, we want to talk to you. We need to get back to school. We get to go back to school. I'm looking forward to it, honestly. I really wish I can go back to high school, especially because this is gonna be my senior year. I check your channel every day. Oh, thank you, cutie. But anyway, and I love you so much. You're the nicest person I've met so far. Thank you, Abby. Get to see my boyfriend. Oh, that's cute, boy, cutie. But it always is so nice to hear when people compliment me, tell me like, "Oh, you're so nice," or "Oh, you inspire me to do fanfiction." In fact, one person who I follow on Wattpad, let me see if I can pull her up, and I'll even post a link to her channel, or not her channel, her YouTube channel, not her YouTube channel, crap, her Wattpad page on chat, so that way I can show you guys. She is so good. What am I following? Ignore all that. Let me see. Where is she? She's around here somewhere. Where is she at? This one? Oh, that's Marvelous Turtles. Okay, let me try this a different way. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna feel like such an idiot whenever I remember what her her page is called, and I'm gonna feel so stupid and so upset. Okay. Let us see. Why is this so difficult to find? I get a lot of notifications on Wattpad, even though that I technically don't. Even though I do have a lot of followers on. Here we go. Wait, no, that's Kelly Q. Here we go. Dusty. I just realized I'm not even following her. I need to fix that. Okay, so Ashley, also known as Dusty, is Ashley Says Dusty is a really good writer. She wrote this Husk X Raider story, and I am obsessed with it. And I really adore it a lot, and because of that, I'm like, you know what? like, and what's funny is that she told me in a Q&A session that she held on her Wattpad that the person who had inspired her to write this book was me, and I'm like, wait a minute, you're telling me that I inspired someone to write one of the best books I've read in all of Has-Been? So I was very, very flattered by that, and I'm like, thank you. Why do you feel sad, Abby? Tell me. I know that it's almost 4:20 and I have to end the stream soon, but like, it's whatever. But yeah, regardless, I do definitely hope that all of you definitely get to go claps. But the thing is that I always am so grateful for like all of the hard work that my fans put into like being there for me. I think it's 2%. I don't want to kill them. Oh no, that's fine, Abby. If you don't feel comfortable talking about it, that's understandable. I get that, cause like, you know, it's trust me. If I were to talk about some of the stuff I've been going through lately, it would take if I were to talk about everything that's been bothering me lately, we would need to schedule some intermissions and bathroom breaks, cause it would take all damn night / morning. Hey, it's 4:20, baby. Woo woo. Yeah. Anyway, I really, really think. Pardon me. Anyway, I always find it so fascinating that so many people really enjoy my content, and to think that it was Sonic love stories that got me this far. I know that a lot of people kind of call it cringy to think like, oh yeah, Sonic is such a cringy fanbase. I'm like, not really to me, because for me, it's what got me to write. Because I remember on my old YouTube channel I used to have when I was a kid, I would look back on those stories, those Sonic Love stories I wrote, and I'm like, this is garbage. What was I thinking? So I decided to do, and then I had the thought in my head, like, I can do better now that I've had, like, grown older. I can do better with the grammar. I can do a lot better with the writing, and I'm like, yeah, I think I can do this better. So I started writing Sonic Love Stories, and it grew to where I think I got to around 400 subscribers that I then read the Piccolo X-Rater as my subscriber milestone video. And then it just was a snowball effect. People from like all walks of like the internet life were just coming up to me saying like, oh my god, you're so cool. And I'm like, what is happening? And it's to the point where I am so mind blown by it that I don't even know what to say anymore. Can I talk to you guys? Sure, go ahead. I don't have much time left on the stream. I might consider going to bed in about 5-10 minutes, but if you want to talk about it, you can. If you don't, I was going to offer the Discord again, but I guess I really can't. If you want, though, I can link you to the Amino, so that way you can, like, go on there and talk. I don't know if you're able to have Amino, though. But if you want to go on the Amino and really talk to someone, you can. If you're also feeling really, really depressed, I'm more than happy to provide some links to some hotlines. Or if you don't really feel comfortable talking to a hotline, I can at least recommend a bot, like a texting bot that really works, or an app, like etc., etc. Because I deal with a lot of stress and depression on a daily basis, and so you have to have your resources. And I thought I heard like a car honking. I don't know why, but that scared me. Anyway, I'm more than happy to provide like links, and I can obviously never solve your problems as much as I would want to, because like if I could just snap my fingers and just take it all and just put it on myself, I would, but unfortunately I can't. And so because of that, I tried to like do my best to show people like, hey, I'm here for you in some way. September, well, okay. Your grandmother passed away. Well, okay. Wait a minute. Abby, are you Ashley on... No, wait. Are you? Maybe it's just a coincidence. Because I read somewhere... I need to go shower so I can... So bye. Take care of yourself. Go to sleep, you humans. Take care. Thank you, Rose. That's very nice. But someone very similar in this case also posted on their Wattpad book saying that their grandmother had passed away. And I commented on it saying that in actuality, the only real solution to that problem is the one solution that everybody despises hearing. You know what that is? Time. the one thing that nobody realizes this. You can't just make like snap your fingers and just bam, your sadness is gone, the loss is gone, like you're over it. Because here's the thing, you're never truly over it. Just like you know, you're never fully cured of depression, because we don't have a cure for that. But it's okay to go through the grieving process. And one thing I definitely should note is that in all importances is that whenever you go through a loss, you have to be delicate. If it means that you get like anxiety or depression and you get really sad or really anxious, the best thing I can recommend to help with that anxiety/depression is some minor distractions. Play video games, read books, or write fan fiction. Do what you love to help. I'm not saying become so invested in it that you don't want to do anything. You know what I mean? Like, don't get too invested in it to the point where you're just like ignoring the whole past thing of your grandmother completely. Smile can hide a lot. That is very true. And Abby, I remember I said this one time. Anyone can fake a smile. Anyone can do that. But a brave, truly brave person will sit there and frown. A brave person will sit there and frown and admit to themselves and others, I am not okay. That takes bravery. A lot of bravery. If you can learn to do that, people will start, even if some people don't care, some people out there will, a lot of people will. But if you continue to just fake a smile, because people will say like, oh, fake it to make it. I'm like, yeah, no, don't do that. Especially when it comes to depression. When you're depressed, it's okay to talk about it, and if anything, you need to, because if you don't, it can snowball to the point where you get so used to faking that smile, to the point where you get so used to it that you just can't help it, but like you don't even realize anymore. Like you don't know what. What I'm basically saying is that anyone can fake a smile, but a true, honest, and brave person can frown and admit to themselves and everyone else around them, I'm not okay. At some point in life, you have to realize that some people can stay in your heart, but not in your life. That is very true, Abby. That is so true. Because I have only one grandparent left in my life. Only one. My nana and my grandpa on my mother's side had passed away many, many years ago. In fact, the death anniversary for my grandfather had come very recently. It was on the 20th of June. And I remember I broke down crying a couple of days before that. I was very emotional. I miss him a lot, and the pain never disappeared. Especially because, like, he disappeared from my life at such a dark point. And I think it was him passing away that led to the point where my depression began. It was where it started. And because of that, I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like that single event is what really started the snowball effect down into the depression. Down into me realizing what mental illnesses I have, because I have several. And as you can tell by my tears, I never truly got over it. No one truly gets over the loss of a family member or a friend or anyone. If you're close to someone and they pass away, you're never gonna truly get over that. And sure, like not everyone in your life will stay with you forever. Whether they pass away or the friendship just fades or something. I just think that it's important to realize that no matter what, you have to believe that even if you're not religious, just think about, like, let me put it like this. If you're not religious and you think about your family member passing away or someone passing away, don't live your life thinking, oh, they're always with me. Just think about it like this. Just live your life how they would want you to if they were alive. Like, if they were alive, think to yourself, would they be proud of this decision I'm making? And if they're not, then don't do it. Even if you're not religious, think like that, because it can help. And I just think to myself that it's important to sometimes admit to yourself, like, hey, I didn't feel okay. I think it's okay that I talk about it, that I express it, and that I, express it. I I just think that it's important to talk about it because sometimes you have to. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and, God, it's bright. Crap. I'm going to go ahead and leave a, that work? Okay. There is an app that I recommend that is very well fitted for depression, anxiety, and venting. And it is called, I have to go. I'm really happy that I got to know you. Thank you so much. Well, thank you so much for joining, Abby. It was so nice talking to you. I'm so sorry about your loss, but I do hope that you'd feel better, and remember that it's okay to frown sometimes. But remember that, as Alex says, you're never fully dressed without a true smile. Remember that. But I think on that note, since it's now approaching the 4:30 mark, I think that now is the good time to end the stream. So I feel like that's what we're gonna do. So it really meant a lot. Wow, this slash was so long. It's an hour and 20 minutes. My God. But I love those words. Thank you, Cutie Wolf. That's very nice. But I feel like that hopefully everyone understands what I meant. Everyone is very happy with the stream. I know that I didn't do any sort of writing, but thank you so very much for joining. It really meant a lot, and I'm really happy that I could do it. And granted, I may not have written very much, but I'm so happy. So thank you so much for joining. I love all of you so much, my beautiful Phantom Hive. And good night, as Cutie said, and I'll be seeing you very soon. Bye bye.